And welcome back to Scorched Earth Orc Mode 1.5. Where it's been a while because after our last episode, I think I mentioned that I wanted to try to do the boss arena, the Manticore fight. And I've been trying to do some stuff off camera so we wouldn't be bored doing it on camera. Because I looked up a few videos now that, especially now that you have the different difficulty levels with fighting the bosses, that we can possibly do the easy one solo, possibly. But I had to figure out like what's the best tactic, and so I looked, and there was a few videos that I watched, and it worked. One was they used wyverns, lots of them, and they rode on them, and they flew around, and they zapped the heck out of them with mostly lightning wyverns. Downside of that is they've been nerfed since then, so we would be having to land constantly for our staminas. Plus, the Manticore shoots at these bolts that cause a lot of torpor damage, so we would probably get knocked out quicker than we could do anything. The other one is you do it again, but again, lots of wyverns, like at least 10 or so, high level ones, and you go and you whistle attack my target, and they'll fly around and they'll, attack the Manticore by themselves, so you don't have to worry about the staminas. They're a little bit more accurate with their attacks. That's fine, but that still takes a lot of wyverns and raising wyverns, and that's just something I don't want to have to do just to do this one easy fight, hopefully. And also there's friendly fire. I've found out multiple times that if you get off your wyvern and it's blasting, you get killed. So does your buddy. We're on buddy number 26 now, because I've lost so many, because I forgot in the last second I clicked to get off him and it gets zapped. But now I've noticed a couple times I get knocked out rather than die, which is kind of weird. Buddy still dies, but I get knocked out sometimes. Anyways, that's besides the point. So that's still, I don't want to do that. It's so much work trying to do that many wyverns. Especially since they've been nerfed, and it's going to be like, I don't even know how to get eggs anymore without using the RG, because you can't outrun them. And then the third option, which I saw, was a bunch of T-Rexes. You basically spawn on the platform, you don't move, you kind of spread out, and then eventually the Manticore will land, and when it lands, you all jump in and attack it. Well, I saw a tribe do this, so I'm thinking the same thing will happen. You put them, and you just spread them out, it lands, and then you whistle attack my target, and they all swarm it, and hopefully it all goes well. But in order to do that, we're going to need two things. One, we're going to need some heavy-hitting T-Rexes, and lots of them. The other thing is armor. I have been searching and searching, and finally I googled it, and the wiki says that T-Rex saddles and blueprints come from red airdrops, or the red beacons. Trouble is, some of these red beacon spots I found on this map, they go into the map and you can't actually access them, so that limits them right there. The other thing is odds. I'm constantly looking in them, and it's most of the time finding like blueprints for stuff I already have, like flamethrowers, canteens, stuff that I don't want or need anymore. I just want saddles, so I've had to resort to a little bit of modding. I've been trying to go mod free for this series just because I wanted to play it as it is. You know, the Scorched Earth, the dinos, everything in it, I don't want to touch that. But the saddles are the one thing I'm having an issue with. If we don't go in there with any decent saddles, our T-Rex is probably just going to die as quickly as anything. So, I've been playing around with these two mods, and I'll explain what they are. First one is, you probably noticed, or you've known, is Pimp My Dino. It's a really fun mod. It's got some cool looking armors that you can get for your dinos, and the biggest one is T-Rex. Got 3 different versions. So I go ahead and I learned them, and yes, that is a lot of chitin, but you'll see why. I've been hoarding it, and then it doesn't take long. Like, I went in the desert to get some organic polymer, which I'll explain what I used for, but it don't take long in this map. There's so many bugs that drop chitin, and the wyverns are crazy at getting it, so it doesn't take long to get this much. Not at all. Like, it takes longer to get me the rocks to make this into cementing paste than anything. Anyways, so here we go. The T-Rex saddles are the leather one, which is 50 armor, which is twice as better as primitive. Primitive is 25 points for armor. It's pretty expensive, as you can see, though. It's 1,000 hide, 800 fiber, 50 metal, and 15 cementing paste. So that's not bad. It's just, you need to get lots of hide, which is still not a big issue with the wyverns. Second one, with 75 armor, is the chitin armor, which again is a little expensive, but hey, if you want really cool looking armor that does more damage or protection than basic, then it's a godsend. 600 hide, 400 fiber, 100 metal, and 1,000 chitin and 15 cementing paste. So that's what I ended up making one of those. But then I was like, let's hold off before I make this puppy, which is 100 armor, but as you can see, 600 hide, 400 fiber, 700 metal just for one, 800 wood, and 45 cementing paste. So it's a 700 metal alone for one armor set for 100. But again, if you don't want to do anything crazy with the different mods that they have, then yeah, this is a great perfect match for you, because you know you can work at it and you can get something and it will protect your dino. 100 armor is really good. Downside is it's just expensive as heck, and I need to have like 6 or 8. No, I think 8 or 10 maybe. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out how many T-Rexes we need. That's a lot of metal. That is a lot of metal. By the way, I don't know what it is, if it's my computer or if they've been doing something with ARK, but I notice sometimes I turn around and these textures are kind of like they've gone, the detailed ones, and it's all the blurry ones, if you just notice that. It happens more and more often, I'm noticing. I don't know what it is. Like, I haven't really changed my settings, but maybe the ARK did. Anyways, and this is the other second mod. This is a really cool one. In fact, I'll show you guys this cool feature. So this is upgrade bench, and it basically does what it says. You put weapons, armor, or saddles or tools in here, and you can upgrade them. There's different versions. There's the basic primitive one. Essentially, anything you can do on a smithing bench or in your inventory, you can upgrade at this one. And then the other one is the more advanced one, which is for like anything that you have to use the fabricator for. And then all the add-ons for that, which I'll explain in a moment. So basically, you throw stuff in here and you upgrade it. Like, I had this as a primitive cycle. I upgraded it. It took a little bit more metal and stuff that you normally use to build it with, and it upgraded it to a ramshackle. Same with this pike. Now, every time you do that, there's attempt, it says. And there's a chance that you won't succeed, and 10% of the resources it would have took disappear, but that's fine, because usually it's pretty accurate. Like, I've only had it once, and I've upgraded, oh, I don't know, this upgraded once, I've upgraded this into a journeyman. This was a primitive bow. I don't know why, but I was like, let's go for it. I like my bows. And then I've done some saddles for testing, but anyways, it's not bad, but it gets a little more expensive every time you upgrade it to the next version, which is, you know, again, it's a balance thing. If you don't want to try looking for a saddle, this is perfect for you. The other cool thing is you can salvage. So I had tons of tools and weapons that I've been hoarding, and I have no use for them. You throw them in here and you can salvage at least part of them. It's pretty much like the recycler, but way cheaper, and you don't need to be like level 85 to learn it, or something like that. I don't remember, but it's nice. It's really cool. But the best part is you can pick this up, as you can see here, and then there's these add-ons. These are actually pieces. So if I go ahead and pick this up, and then I go ahead and pick this up, as you can see, they actually are part of the station I was just looking at, but they're add-ons, so you can actually remove them, and they clip onto your thing. Look at this. So this little box goes right here on the side, and then you got the back part goes in there. I really like that feature. It's really cool. What was that? Was that you? I had one of those big kitty cats around here earlier, and so now I'm a little paranoid. No joke, those things are nasty. I saw level 9 take out like a herd of of those creatures. I can't remember their names now. The water ones. It's been so long since I've really played this. I've been just murdering T-Rexes like crazy, trying to find high level ones. Anyways, I digress. And so not only can you tear apart stuff that you don't need, and you can upgrade the things you can also do this. So say you found a really nice pike. We've all done it. We found something we loved. Trouble is, you don't want to take it with you, or if you do, you hurt or you hate yourself when you lose it, because now you don't have it. Well, now you take it to this station and you throw it in here. Say I wanted to turn this into a blueprint, and then all I have to do is boom, I have a blueprint for this exact same sickle, and I can make multiples of them. It's a really nice feature. I really like that as an idea. And then this part is really cool in that you can create it. So say you want, I don't know, some kind of flak armor that really protects you during like a cold biome, which is, you know, big thing sometimes. You can make these puppies, which is hide, fiber, and pelt hair pelt, hair, or wool. And it creates this little thingy, like these puppies. And then you basically put them in this little box with the item you want to upgrade, and you can add them to that piece of armor. So that way you have a cold protection for your flak armor, which is a really cool idea. They got the same thing for armor, damage, durability for your weapons, and then again for heat. And then I don't know why you need this one, but it negates them so that it lowers the stats for something. I don't know why you do that. And then water retention, pretty much like our armor does, our desert armor. The thing is though, these are pretty cool. They're pretty cheap. You know, this one takes 25 polymer or organic, I found. You can use pet hair for that one, charcoal metal, so they're pretty balanced. You can only have like 6 or so onto one item, so you can't completely beef out a primitive piece of armor and make it super boss. You have to maybe go with a higher level if you want to go super crazy. So that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been playing around with these two mods, trying to figure out the best way to do this, and I think I came up with a solution. This is a little too expensive for my taste. It's great if you have like 1 or 2 dinos, but we need to go big, and so it's going to cost too much metal to go big for this one, possibly. I might do some Chidden ones just because they're a little cheaper, and they look cool. I'm all about the flair. So that's why I made one of these puppies. And what we'll do is we'll try and upgrade them with this thing, which you can do. It's really cool about this mod is you can do it. But I'll go ahead, double check you guys. You see how much this costs: 600, 400, 100, 1,015. Now we have to use those same resources upgraded, and I took them all out so you can see how much it would cost if I wanted to attempt an upgrade. Yeah, 997, 252. So it's not exactly how much in some areas, but it is more in others. So it's pretty. Wait, is it more? Everything more expensive than it was? Say it was 400 fiber. No, see, some things are a little more expensive than the other ones, but anyways, it costs quite a bit to upgrade that to just even a ramshackle. So what I'm going to do is probably just make these, and then I'm going to slap on like 6 of those other things. So let's go ahead and do that right now, because they're pretty cheap to make. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab the armor one. I got 4 of them right now. So we throw that in there. We throw in these 4 things, and we click on it, and we go augment. And now it's got 91.9. We go again. 127. We go again. 146. We got one more. Now it's 183. See, so that's way cheaper. Way cheaper. With just polymer, which I can get from all the bugs, than it is to do it with all the metal. So we still get the cool looks, we just don't get the crazy stats we would if we had to do it. Like durability, there's none on these things, so that's perfectly what we wanted. So we're going to probably do that for a few of them, just to look them cool. But the other thing is this, look at this, I got this apprentice one that I upgraded from a primitive, and now it's got 114 without using any augments. So by the time I put them on there, they'll probably be up there higher than this one is, because I still have 6 to put on that compared to that one, which needs maybe 2 more. And so yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to slap this in here just to see how expensive that's going to be. I'm going to click on it, create blueprint. I wasn't expecting that, so it gave me the blueprint and it gave me all the resources they took to make that. Oh, that's so cool. So let's double check to see if they gave me... Oh, they didn't. I got about half the resources. I got about 540 fiber, and I needed 941. Okay, so that's not bad. I still get some of the resources back, which is great. So now we're going to take this all back out. And now we can make them like crazy in this thing, which is just a regular smithy. Just slap that puppy in there, and then we can spam all this in there. And now we can make another one if we get enough more resources. Oh my gosh, 941. That's not even any cheaper than this one, but it has that extra points. And I don't need 800 wood for it. But cementing paste I do need. Ooh, that's a tough one. 235 metal. Oh wait, no, 235 metal. That's not bad. Yeah, we're going to definitely go that route. Anyways, so that's what we're doing with this. I know I didn't want to do the mods, but otherwise it's going to take forever to look for one. And I won't have to just cheat one in. I don't want to cheat too much. And that's a pretty good balance. It takes resources rather than time, which I don't mind. Alright. Losing my voice a little bit there. Let's go check on the progress as far as the heavy hitters we got. I've got 3 T-Rexes so far. It takes a while because there's that area I told you about. And you can just constantly kill every T-Rex you see. You turn around, there's another T-Rex replacing it. Which is great because we're getting experience still. I don't know why we need it for this guy. He's not going to be fighting. I'm going to leave him at home when we do it. Oh, is that a red or is that purple? I kid you not. If I get something, that's purple. I'm not even going to look. I get so many water canteens. Every single one's a water canteen. It's crazy. But anyways, I've been doing lots and lots of killing. I'm not even keeping track of the arms anymore. And I keep getting lots of low-level spawns, so it takes quite a while. Like, I spent pretty much all weekend just killing T-Rexes and then trying to find a high-level one, and I've only gotten 3 so far. What's this guy? That's a 48. Like, half the time, they're under 50. No joke. The other half, maybe a few under 75. But I rarely ever get, like, I think I got one that I had to kill that was over 100, but it was only like 101 or something. But these guys are what we got so far. We got here Barney. I know I had a Barney in the last one, but he was, I think, a Carno. But the reason I got this guy is Barney, because look at his colors. He's literally Barney from the TV series, if you guys ever watched it or know what I'm talking about. If not, I feel a little old now, but he's got the purplish and the green going, so it was a perfect match. He was, I want to say a 116 when I started. And I tamed him up. I haven't put any points in them. And then I got these two, Pear and Pear, mainly because they were the same level and I was taming them at the same time. The only reason this one got a little bit less stats is because some stupid terror bird came over and bit it a couple times when I was trying to finish off the tame. Otherwise, they would have been the same. It would have been a perfect match. Anyways, that's what we got going so far. The idea is we've got 4 T-Rexes already, but 3 of them are not the highest level. I have one that's pretty high, about 170, just like Barney is. And then I got these, so I only got maybe 4 high-level ones, and we need at least 8. So what I'm going to do is try to find at least couple more. Let's see, you're a male and these were females. I need at least a couple more females, maybe high level ones, and I need a really big male. I'm trying to hope for a bigger male. I know Barney's big, but I need a little bit bigger. I'm sorry, Barney, you'd be in second place. But I need a little bit higher male so that we can breed them, and then I'd have my 8 that I need, hopefully, or more. And I'd have really high level ones. But anyways, enough chit chat. I'm sorry I've talked so much this episode. I've been doing so much stuff off camera. I just want to let you know I'm not slacking. I've been working real hard. It just takes a while to get all the stuff you need. What's this guy? 20? See, this is what I'm talking about. Half the time, they're under 50. I'm just going to give you guys a little taste of what I've been doing, though, just in case. I'm going to leave that one because I want to say I did leave one that I wanted to tame, and I found later. If that made any sense at all. Where did it go? There was like a 130 out here someplace. These puppies take a lot to trank, though. Like, I got tired of using darts because it takes forever to reload, and they're always constantly trying to eat your face. Oh, I bet it despawned on me, didn't it? I spotted it when I was looking for organic polymer, and now it's gone. Son of a gun. But anyways, it takes so many trank darts to knock it out. And I got a journeyman crossbow up. And oh wait, is that it? No, it's a 60. What are you then? I thought I just looked at you. 40. Yep, it's flying dino. I think it despawned on me, guys. I was gonna try to show you how many trank darts it took. The one thing I got going for me is light bulb here. I pretty much let him sit there and I let him tank most of the damage, because he's distracted, and I just keep shooting it right in the noggin. It saves time, but then light bulb is pretty hurt for a while. Not bad, but hurt. Well, let me see if I can find anything good. I don't want to spend this whole episode talking. You guys want to see some action. Oh wait, I know. I found this weird glitch where if you kill a dino I literally get so much meat I don't have time to eat it and then dump it all. So I leave the bodies, and sometimes the bodies do this weird thing, and I got a couple clips for you guys I'm going to show right now. It's so messed up looking. It's like the top of a head and then the bottom of a head with a mouth in between. Oh man, that's a new one. I don't even know what that is. Eye? Maybe it's tongue? That's gross. It's just gross. Go away, bug. Seriously, I don't even know where to... We'll begin with this one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that second one was pretty creepy, and then it didn't help that raptor came out of like nowhere. He wasn't there, and then he was there. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to murdering these T-Rexes. Anyone wants to know why they went extinct? It was because of me. My bad. Get him, light bulb. Boom, just gone. One hit wonder right here. Alright, we're gonna leave you, and you're gonna turn into a funky little ball. I don't know why. And then we continue and rinse and repeat. Okay, they've added some things that I didn't realize were on this. What the heck is a Perlovia? I want to say I know what that is. Is that the one that digs in the ground? I don't even know anymore. There's so many things in this world. I know there's horses. We might try to tame a horse. I'm going to have to... I don't know how that's done, though. Oh, he's running now. Oh, he's going after that bird. Okay. See, I don't think he's the hyena. There's one that is going to be definitely interesting when we start taming again, but in the future, I guess, when it comes out. It's supposed to find and go after wounded creatures. So when you're trying to tame something and it's already like getting hurt from all the darts you're putting in it or something, then it'll try to kill it. So you have to be careful about that when you're taming. What the heck is this thing? Well, it's not friendly. That's for sure. What is this? Do I want to tame it now, or do I want to save it for another time? I know I want to try the horse just to see if it's worth it, you know? I might tame you too if it's worth it. I don't know. Do I have my training stuff on you? Taming stuff, not training. Oh, I do have some stuff on me. Let's see. Where's the darts? There's some arrows. Did you see that? He was all scooped up there and he ran right through it. That usually slows him down like crazy. Alright, let's take a break from all the murder and mayhem. And let me see what happens when I shoot this. Hello. Oh, I missed. Hold still. Okay. Don't kill me because I don't have any beds nearby. Wait, I do. I take it back. Oh, don't kill me though, still. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. It's gonna look bad. No, no! There we go. Get out of the rocks. That's a sneaky little rock spot. Now you're stuck, see? Sneaky. Oh, don't you run away. You're stuck in another rock. Headshot. Headshot. And... took us. Alright. Oh, he's getting really bloody now. I'm going to let those soak in a little bit. And let's try out... Oh, did he fall asleep? Oh, he fell asleep, I think. Oh, he did! I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Little under half health. So, I don't know. It's a female, level 52. Perlovia. I probably can make the saddle for that. Let's check. Like, I know there was horses came out a while ago, and they've got a bunch of them spawn in the woods. Or do you not need a saddle for him? I'm pretty sure. P-U-R. Yeah. That's interesting. So you don't need a saddle for this guy, or maybe you can't ride him. There are more and more of those I'm noticing they're coming out that you can't actually ride. They're just tameable. Yeah, you can't. Okay. Well, for giggles, we're going to go and let him sit there for a little bit. And then I'll get some meat. What I'll have to do is eat a bunch of these T-Rexes I've been killing. I'll get a bunch of prime and I'll throw it on him. I'm pretty sure he's a meat eater. We'll find out. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what I was talking about. Fuck, there's another T-Rex. Literally, you turn around and there's another one. 16. Seriously. There's been so many low levels. If you see any bags in this desert, just know they are mostly T-Rexes. But yeah, for some reason, if you come out here, there's a lot of them spawning over here in this desert area. If you're trying to find horses, or whatever they're called, level 4. Psh. Oh, right over here by this little peak area, I'm noticing quite a few of them. You have to be careful, though. They're not very durable, and lots of things try to eat them. Is that a horse? There was like a whole herd of them out here. No, that's a wolf. Oh, don't tell me they'll die now. I was going to show you guys earlier, but oh, these things, I don't know. They're always hiding, and they're always invisible. That's another thing. There's a horse. Like, everything tries to eat them. They're very... You gotta get them while they're good, you know? This one's cool looking. Level 12. See, it's got the markings. I've seen a zebra one, and I almost was gonna tame it, but I was like, I'll save it for you guys, and then it got 8. Straight up 8. Yeah, but I'd like to see if they're worth taming, and let's see. How do you spell that again? Equus. See if what level they come out. Equus. Well, let's find the saddle name first so I can know what it looks like. Equus. It's only 22 engrams, and it looks funky like that. And we'll go ahead and type in the saddles. Because, like, if it's an early stage, it might replace some of the early mounts. I mean, like, raptors are pretty good in the beginning, but this thing's supposed to be a little bit more, I guess, more speedy, and it's able to carry more weight, I want to say. Where the heck is it? Oh, Iguanodon's not that far after Raptor, actually. That's a good one, too. Terrible. Oh, there it is, right behind Terrorbird. Okay. So it's up there a little bit. We'll have to try it out. Let me go ahead and I'll tame that one thing first. Maybe we'll do this another day. I can't remember how much it takes. I think you have to feed it, and then you have to, like, break it, like right on it, and then it might be like a little mini game like the fishing is. We'll have to find out one day. I'll probably try to get one of those. But let's go see what this guy's up to. And I'll probably I'll probably have to look at the wiki. I didn't even know there was more things added. Okay. I think I got enough meat now. Oh yeah, I think I got enough meat now. But yeah, it is the one I was thinking of. It you can't ride it. He's pretty much he goes underground and he does like a hibernated state where he doesn't eat as much, so that way you can use him for defensively. Pretty much they said like live minefields. So just go in the ground, and when trouble comes by, they pop out of the ground and attack, and they do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna name you Sneaky because you are gonna be a sneak master. So we can't ride you, so we're gonna have to pack you home. Came out to 77. Oh, I see Burrow. Let's go ahead and get you out of here first, and then we might have to test you. What would we... Let's check your stats. Let's see what kind of damage you could do, and we'll test you out. Maybe we'll do like a wolf or something. 77 should be able to do something. But yeah, it's mainly those teeth he got. Those big honking ones right there cause a lot of bleed damage, I guess, maybe? I'm not sure. He didn't seem to do any bleed damage when he attacked us, but then again, he wasn't sneaky. I like the fur. It looks nice. Alright, let's check your stats. You go ahead and eat all that meat, sir. Lady. Ma'am. You got 990 health. That's not bad. 600 stamina. Don't matter because we're not riding you. 218 melee and 472 weight. So you could carry quite a bit for some reason. I'm not sure. It's kind of an odd thing to have a lot of weight on something you can't ride. But I guess for just in general. So let's see. Oh, what level is this Terrorbird? I think you could probably take on a Terrorbird. Oh, level 4? Come here. Come here, you. Follow me. I have a plan. Let's go ahead and stick you... Hopefully this works, otherwise I'm going to probably die. Let's go ahead and have you go right there. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's so cool. And so you can clearly see... Oh, medium range, so you can change him like a turret. That's cool. Come out. Come out wherever you are. Basically, you go hibernated, so you don't have to worry about feeding him as much as the other dinos. He's on... Let's see. Let's go ahead and make him aggressive. Yeah, make him aggressive. We'll make him not follow us, just in case that messes us up. And let's go see if we can get this Terrorbird to come at us. Oh, he's coming at us. I'm going to say we could shoot at him, but is he doing? Oh, he's not doing anything. Well, that's a little disappointing. I guess maybe he only works on humans? I have no idea. You think he would have worked about on anything. He's just sitting underground waiting. Alright, oh wow, that was a level 82. Okay. I was wondering why that level 8 was taken. Oh, there's the other one. So you don't work on dinos? I was really hoping to tame you out, because you imagine, you know, you're out taming and a raptor or something comes after you. These guys could kind of curtail that a little bit. You don't want to... Well, let's put you on neutral then. That's weird. Is there an option to go after anything? Spay? No. Disable resource harvesting? No. I'm glad they added that finally. Change to ignore group whistles. Change follow distance. Change targeting range. Disable victim collection. So apparently they don't work on other creatures. Okay. Access inventory. Well, that's fine. I guess we'll have to find another use for you. And go ahead and give you some more health there. And there we go. Well, you're a vicious one. I know you do a lot of damage if you would only attack something, but that's fine. We'll figure something out for you one day, maybe. Maybe you just be a good friendly guard dog and I can put some stuff in you when I don't need... Oh, you want to go fight this thing? Wait for it. Get it. Get it. Tear him up, sneaky. Holy cow, he did. It's like 4 or 5 hits and he was dead. Holy smokes. Well, he was only a wee level 4. I love that we can check their stats too when we... Oh, we can access the inventory. Only when you access inventory. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. I was going to say we could check their stats to see how many hit points it had. Well, I found out though, we can tame the horse. It's got kibble for its preferred food, of course. But other than that, it likes rock carrots as a secondary. So I have rock carrots back at home. We're going to probably try doing that because I still have to wait. I got to find me a good high-level male. Otherwise, I got to find me a couple more females. And then we'll just use Barney as the stud. And he'll do all the, you know, fun stuff. And we'll get us a big old group of T-Rexes. But we're working towards it. So if I don't post any ARK for a while... Like, I know I didn't do any last week. Just know that I'm working on it. It's just I don't have anything really to, like, do an episode for, you know? I did a lot of talking in this one, which I really didn't want to, but I had to say what I had to say so that you guys know what I was doing and what my thinking was, what was going on in my mind. Other than that, I'm going to keep going on killing spree for T-Rexes, trying to get the high-level ones. And, now that I know what to do for the saddles, I can work on that once we get ready to start breeding. And I'm waiting for them to hatch and grow up. And that'll be that's gonna be a big fun challenge. I'm gonna have like 4 babies at once at least. There we go. See you guys next time. There we are.